They had peaceful protesters sitting in Lafayette Park, unarmed, unlike the January 6th crowd that was known to be armed, that the Secret Service identified weapons with. The protesters in Lafayette Park were armed with candy bars, water bottles, and whatever else they could be carrying, but it surely wasn't guns. There were no guns taken away from those people. They used local police, Capitol Police, and National Guard to push back peaceful protesters and used CS gas and mini grenades that had rubber pellets in them. God. Against unarmed people. The contradiction is just ridiculous, so that he could hold up a Bible and say how peaceful he was and such a Christian person he was. There are rumors that he asked about shooting the protesters in the legs. Unarmed protesters being shot in the legs. Well, there's a thing called the femoral artery, but I digress. I don't think he's that bright. So let's talk about lower food prices. His campaign was on lowering food prices. He battered up against the Democrats all the time he was out there about the price of eggs, while J.D. Vance once stood in front of a display of, I think there were 24 packs of pre-wrapped, and talking about how the price was like $12 or $15, but the sign behind him said $6. But I digress. And then immediately after he was elected, an interview with Kristen Welker from Meet the Press, he clearly stated that he had no control over the price of eggs or food. He couldn't control that. That was going to have to wait for later on.